right. We're right here, live from Sharp Facets Gallery on the 72 Bypass. And today it is my great pleasure to say that Symetra Tour, we might as well say it, it's here! Mm-hmm. And I have the people that are in charge of making sure that it happens right here sitting with me today, Denise Medford. She is the El Presidente, I do believe, of the links at Stony Point, and she works very hard trying to keep everybody straight out there. But I just learned an interesting fact today because I really found out that Tracey is really the person Tracy Delander, and that Denise really works for her. So it's been interesting so far here today. How you doing today, Denise?
Just come upstairs anytime and around the offices, and you'll see exactly what goes on.
Okay.
We're doing great. We're
doing great?
Yes, we're so ready for this.
You know, I'll bet it's a big change from last year when you didn't have a whole lot of knowledge on how it was going to go, and the nerves were probably, and did you have everything done? I bet it's nice to have one Symetra Tour under your belt.
It was great to have a Symetra Tour under our belt. However, you know my husband, he changes everything all the time, so this year it's bigger, better, and bolder. Mm-hmm. Bigger, bolder, better.
I've never said it in the right order.
Yeah,
either.
I don't think he does.
The three Bs.
Yeah, the three Bs. And so it's something new and better and bigger and bolder to look forward to this year. And so that makes the preparation always something different.
Sure. But, yeah, but I think from the standpoint of like the greens and I mean the golf course, I've been out there. It looks fabulous.
We're in great shape. Mother Nature and Billy Ford have done an amazing job with our golf course, and last year we made the decision to purchase covers for the greens. As you know, we had some pretty cold weather. We had the greens covered probably about the equivalent of 2.5 weeks this year, and they're perfect. I mean, golfers tell me they're perfect. I wouldn't know as far as the playability, but golfers tell me they're perfect. But Jenny played today, so she can
fill us in on that. Well, we are really, really fortunate to have Jenni Jenq here with us. She is from California, Saratoga, California to be exact. She lives in Florida now. She's on the Symetra Tour. How are you doing today, Jenny?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Ann.
And so, when did you get in?
I got in the evening yesterday. Drove 10 hours since there were a couple accidents.
Yeah, 10 hours.
It's normally only an 8-hour drive.
Okay, so where do you live in Florida?
In the Orlando area.
Oh, nice busy area down there.
Yes.
So you're really out in the country now, aren't you?
No, I love it. I love the trees, or the pine trees and the dogwoods.
Yeah, and have you had a chance to go out and play on the course?
Yeah, actually I played a practice round this morning. Chris Pate, he took me around the course and gave me a lot of good information. And the course is looking great. Plush fairways and great greens.
Now, did you play here last year, or is this your first year playing here?
No, I played here last year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do last year?
Oh, my wedge game was off that year, so I didn't make the cut last year.
Oh, okay.
But
But this is a new year.
Yeah, this is a new year. I feel close, and hopefully I could put it together this week.
That's right. Well, this is terrific. So you already kind of know what you're in for here with the course and everything.
For sure.
For sure. It's nice that you're going to have a couple of extra days here to practice, though, huh?
Yeah, that's why I came here. I wanted to get a head start.
Did you play down in, was it Florida?
Yeah, I played in Fort Myers.
Fort Myers? How'd you do there?
Oh,
You
something.
played?
Yeah, I played.
You know, that's one of the things about the game of golf,
Yes.
isn't it? There
It is.
always is tomorrow.
Yes. It's more just putting it together at the right time. And actually the way I'm looking at it, so the last 4 tournaments I'm looking at is I found what my weaknesses were, work on it, and now I could get ready for this. This tournament's the one I've been waiting for.
Why have you been waiting for this one?
Because this one is the biggest purse on the tour. The winner's going to win $30,000, and it's going to be a career changer.
A career changer?
Yes.
Wow. How much have you won?
Well, over the last, or in my career earnings, around a little bit over $10,000.
Wow, so this would be a big change.
Yeah. It would be.
Wow, that is terrific. Now, we're going to talk to Jenny here for a second. Jenny, what made you get started in golf?
Well, my father, he got into golf because there was a driving range next to his office, and he got hooked, and then he signed up for a country club, and he would put me in the junior programs over the summer. So that, and also there were a lot of friends that were pretty good at golf, so I wanted to hang out with them and practice so I could be as good as them.
Okay, all right. So playing golf, I mean, on that level, that's one thing. But what made you decide to take it to the next level here?
All right, well, so in college, I played on the college team, even though it's D3. It was fun to compete, and I had a teammate who won a lot of tournaments playing from a D3 school, and she decided to become a professional golfer, and I thought I'd try it out too because it looked so fun, and it's something it's just something that'll make me happy. And
That's great. Now, just out of curiosity, you graduated from college. What did you graduate? What was your major?
My major was British literature.
Find any opportunity to use that, my dear?
Oh, no. No.
What was the plan when you were taking the literature?
My original plan was to go to law school, and my first dream job was to be a sports agent.
Sports agent?
Yes.
Wow. Very cool. Well, gosh, I got to ask you one more question
Yeah,
now.
go for it.
Go for it. How do your parents feel about this change in direction here?
At first, they were a little reluctant, but I guess I got a rebellious side to me. Like, if my parents forced me to play golf, I'd probably be a doctor now.
If only they'd known. I can remember last year interviewing one of the girls. Her name, Dottie Ardino. She's from the
Dottie.
Philippines. Do you know Dottie?
I know Dottie.
Is she going to be here? Do you
Yes,
know?
she is.
Cool, because I talked to her last year and sat down and talked with her parents were here. Is her dad and mom?
I think they are.
Okay, good. We'll have to have a follow-up interview. Because last year her dad said that he always had a dream of his daughter here being in the hospital and hearing, Dr. Dottie Ardino, come to the emergency room. And now he hears Dottie Ardino teeing off on T1 or whatever.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. We had a real nice interview. So that's why I asked that. And he had made the adjustment to her being a professional golfer.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I think our parents just they just worry about us and want to make sure we can make a career and survive.
Absolutely. So are your parents back in California or do they live in Florida?
Oh, they're back in California doing their own business.
What business are they in?
Well, right now they manage a lot of apartments.
Oh, okay.
And collect the rent.
Collect the rent. Okay, that sounds like a good job to me. I'd like to
That
be
sounds like a
collecting
good
some
job.
rent. All right. Well, we are talking with one of the up-and-coming golfers here, Jenni Jenq. She is out of Florida, and she is here to win this tournament,
Yes,
folks.
I am.
All right. So I am excited. We've also got Tracy Delander here, and, of course, the one and only Denise Medford, the one who is married, yes, folks, to the Jim Medford.
I'm support staff.
Your support staff. Well, you have to be.
Yes, that's right.
I'm telling you what. When he said that y'all were coming, I said, "Good. We can spend some time talking about you then."
And how did that go over?
I didn't get a response, so I thought it must be good. All right. Well, we are here. We're going to be talking about what's going to be going on out at the links of Stony Point this next week. It all starts on Monday and goes through Sunday, Mother's Day. So why don't you keep it right here? We're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Oh, that's right. We're right back here. And we're right back here on the air live from Sharp Facets Gallery. That's right. We're talking with Denise Medford. We're talking with Tracy Delander, and we're talking with Jenni Jenq. Now, Jenni, just one more question.
Oh, yes.
Your background. You are from, where are your parents from?
My parents are from Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm first generation then.
First generation. Yeah, that's pretty.
They immigrated here.
Pretty interesting. And where did you go to college?
I went to Wellesley College in the Boston area.
Oh,
the all-girls school.
yeah.
Or actually, they would say all-women's.
All women's school. Yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
That's
a
how they
rare,
prefer it.
That's a rarity in today's world. Most have integrated. You know, we've got boys and girls.
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I did it backwards. Yeah, I went to a co-ed college and then went to an all-women's college.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I guess. Now, do you do anything? You're just doing golf, or do you have anything else that you're working on when you're back there in Orlando?
No, just doing golf.
That's
Yeah.
pretty full time.
It's very full-time. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, as you, what would you say to people that are looking at a young person like yourself doing golf? What would you say about if somebody really wanted to get into golf? If they had a grandchild or a student in their household that really loves golf, what would you say to the parents or grandparents?
Oh, if they wanted to become a professional,
If
or
their child or grandchild did.
oh yeah, they'll need a lot of emotional support and actually financial support for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty expensive to do this, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because in other professional sports, usually they'll give you an endorsement contract, but in golf, it comes out of your own pocket first until you make it. And when you make it onto LPGA, I think there's more endorsement.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that
Yes.
bothers me is the fact that the men still get, the PGA still gets the majority of the financing. What do you think about that?
Yes, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what to do about that.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I don't
girls
know.
are so much cuter.
Yeah, and that's more fun. Yeah, I
More
think they're
fun.
more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
So from that standpoint, it's hard to understand. But anyways, not only do we have the Symetra Tour, but Tracey, we also have some of the LPGA and Solheim gals. The legends are going to be here.
We have 18 legends, including Pat Bradley, Jan Stevenson, Beth Daniels, Meg Mallon, and Nancy Lopez.
Right, Nancy's coming back in. We played her interview yesterday before.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
So we had,
She's a great lady.
yeah, we had a really fun time talking about her career and everything. It was great. And what do you think about all these golfers coming in here, Denise? What do you think about all of them?
Well, it's very impressive to see the focus and the athletic ability really, and our experience last year with the Symetra girls or the Symetra pros was that they were extremely gracious and attentive and just really enjoyable to be around. So I don't expect that this year will be any different.
I know last year, I think I heard you had, 94 sponsor homes, and this year, the last I had heard, it was up to over 115. That's quite a statement. That's what Jim had told me. That was quite a statement of an increase. And some people even taking on more girls instead of 3 girls and this type of thing. So this has really grown.
It has. It has. I think it was a great experience for everyone. I know personally it was a great experience for us. We hosted Brianna Doe and Jane Raw. So, and we had a great time. Keep in contact with them, and they requested us again this year, thank goodness.
Well, I think most everybody probably did because they did have such a good time.
Right, you develop a relationship with them.
And then you want to follow them, I guess, as
Right.
they're on
Right.
on tour and everything.
Exactly.
So Tracey, as you've been working on this, what has been maybe one of the hardest things to get coordinated?
The pro-ams, definitely.
The pro-ams?
Yeah, because you give out some dates and then their work schedules don't fit that, so then you have to make some adjustments and a lot of shifting. So we try to keep all of our sponsors happy and make it work.
Absolutely. So the pro-am is Monday.
Yes, we have 3 pro-ams this year. We have a Monday 7:30 shotgun, Monday afternoon 1:30 shotgun, and then Tuesday afternoon, May 5th, also a 1:30 shotgun.
Okay, so we've got, and I guess you got a lot of teams participating too.
90 teams.
90 teams.
I'm sorry, 91. We had
91.
to ship somebody. Yes.
Now, just doing that's a big coordination
It is.
because don't you feed them lunch and
We do.
you
and
have
there's
some
a
shopping?
experience in our merchandise tent. There's a lot.
There's
A lot of spreadsheets, Ann.
A lot of spreadsheets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Denise, you talk about the shopping and the coordinating, and then I understand the big tents are just going up.
The tents are going up now, and it's there's a function for each of those tents, a very specific tent purpose for the tent. But this year also we have, with the stadium seating, we have some more of that behind hole 13, which is got a pretty cool name and a lot of activities attached to it, kind of Tracy's brainchild, I think, and or she'll take credit for it anyway.
Only if it's successful.
Yeah, if it works, it's all her idea.
Yeah. Otherwise it's Jim's.
But you know, with the Connect Lake Greenwood, well, with all of our sponsors, really, they come together with their own ideas and some very good ones in the Connect Lake Greenwood group. You know, promoting activities on the lake. This event Saturday night with the fireworks on the lake is really their May event, and so it's something new and different. And I don't know that you would find that, Jenny, at every course that you go to. So we're just trying to make it fun.
Well, you know, and I think when the golfers, when our Symetra Tour golfers go up there on hole 13, and there's music going on and clapping and people in the stadium seats, how's that going to make you feel when you stand up there? I mean, that's got to be a overwhelming experience.
Well, I've never experienced anything like that, so this will be my first time. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been done on any women's tournament. Actually, with a stadium with loud music playing while you're hitting a shot.
Yeah. Well, I think, aren't they supposed to bring it down when they actually play? Is that what's supposed to happen? Or, Tracy, is that what's supposed to happen?
Yes, that's what's going to happen. We're going to play the music, and then once they actually go to tee, we will tone it down for you.
Right, okay, so you can concentrate.
You.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Love it. Speaking of that, you asked me about the tents, and Tracy's in charge of the merchandise tent during the week, but we are also, so we have some new and different merchandise that we're bringing in, and that will be available in the pro shop as well. And the clothes are really cute that we have, and some blankets and some glassware and things like that. And it's not just for golf. You can wear it anywhere you want to.
Cool.
With Link's logo or the tournament logo. I mean, you can have a lot of options.
So the tents will be open every day? Well, they are.
The merchandise tent's going to be open on Monday and Tuesday from 10 to 2.
Okay.
We're going to be closed on Wednesday because Wednesday's a practice round for the players.
Okay.
Thursday we are open. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we're open 9 to 6.
Okay.
Sunday 9 to 4.
Okay. So except for Wednesday and partial days, Monday and Tuesday, but once the tournament comes into full swing.
We're open pretty much all day.
Okay. So
stop and check us out.
Stop and check out.
We have a fun crew working.
And lots of good merchandise.
Lots of great merchandise.
And all different sizes.
All different sizes.
Okay.
Men, women's.
Okay, excellent. So now, any particular brands that people might be recognize there?
Adidas.
Adidas.
Mostly Adidas. Nancy Lopez.
Nancy Lopez,
Her
that's right.
line's going to be there.
Okay, cool. All right, so people need to come out and check all this out. Now, the big change that we want to talk about just real quickly before we go to hear the news is the fact that this year people will be able to park right out there at the links. Denise, how was that for logistics to get that all taken care of?
From what I hear from the volunteer committees, it's quite an undertaking. But in Greenwood, it's the most logical thing and the easiest for people to be able to attend. So there's really no excuse for not coming out to see these wonderful girls, young women, play and try and achieve their goal of LPGA card. But it's on-site parking, and for Mother's Day brunch, the parking is up close to the tent where the brunch will be held.
And then, of course, you're going to have the buses going around to be able to drop you off wherever you want, but it's all just out there at the links. No waiting at all. Hey, I'm Ann Eller. I'm here with Denise Medford. I'm here with Tracy Delander, and I'm here with Jenni Jenq. We'll be right back.
Arg, are you a pirate or a pack rat? Do you have a vacation of a lifetime sitting in the attic? Or a college tuition hung on a wall? Or is a fabulous retirement hidden in your jewelry box? Bring those items to Sharp Facet's gallery. We can establish value and buy from you or sell for you. And so ends another chapter at Sharp Facets Gallery, 72 Bypass, and on the web, sharpfacets.com.
Oh, that's right, 4:36 on a Friday afternoon. Have you made your plans for next week to be out there at the links of Stony Point? I sure hope you have. It's going to be a beautiful week. And if you haven't made your plans for what you're going to do for Mother's Day, and you want to do something different and delicious, and maybe get not only the family together, but some of those relatives from out of town, this would be a great event to invite them to come to town for. You know, Denise, last year was the first year, and of course you had the very big and big buffet. And this year it looks like it's going to be even more spectacular.
I think so. I know our chefs have worked, studied what they wanted to prepare for the menu and offer, and just have a lot of the best of the best at Bermuda's. But we also have grits and groceries and Lee's barbecue as well, and chocolate fountain with fruit and marshmallows, and who can resist a chocolate fountain or a mimosa? I mean, it's an ideal Sunday.
That's right. So now we were talking before we went on the air. You said you've sold a lot of reservations already. How are we doing on reservations, and do people need to go ahead and make that decision?
Yes, it would be much appreciated. We are open from 10 till 2. Parking is available up close to the tent. And most of the families that are able to be together for Mother's Day, it's more than just a normal table size. So it just helps us prepare a little bit better if we have a reservation. Cash or credit card works. You don't have to be a member. We are open to the public, and it's going to be a great day.
And it's going to be under the big tent.
It is.
Because that's one of the things, if you've been out to Bermuda's and you think, oh my God, the number of people and everything, it wouldn't be big enough in the clubhouse. So, of course, the Jim Medford had to get the big tent, right?
Yes.
So, and not only that, aren't you going to have the Delander Jazz playing?
The Delander Jazz Ensemble, I think, which is more than a quartet. So it's either a quartet or an ensemble, I'm not sure. But yes, and beautiful music. I mean, they're so talented. So that'll be a very nice day. And then H&H Turner Jewelers has a little booth out there as well, or a tent out there as well. And a large floral display by Jerry's Produce and Flowers. And just it's going to be a very special way to treat Mom.
Sure.
Really well.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, $25 per person.
Yes, for adults.
Right.
And children ages 6 to 10, it's $15, and 5 and under are free. We do have high chairs and booster seats, so the seating for everybody.
No excuse not to come out and have a good time. And it's kind of a brunch and lunch, correct?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert.
All in
rolled
one.
into one.
Yeah, there you go. So, and then afterwards, you got to get your tickets to go out and watch the end of the tournament, right?
Absolutely, and they're only $5 per day, or $15 for the 4 days of the tournament. And the last day is the biggest day, and I'm sure we're going to see Jessie there. Jenny, sorry, Jenny with an I.
Yeah.
And I'm just sure I'm going to be announcing her because I'm one of the starters. Well, actually, I am the starter for the last group of pros that come through. So that'll be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be practicing names over the weekend.
It was the most nerve-wracking moment of my life last year for that, was trying to correctly pronounce all the names, because players come from, I forget how many different countries.
14, I believe.
Yeah.
14 different countries and a
Yes.
lot of different names, and I tell you what, you got to be on your game to be able to announce them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So they need to come out afterwards. Now, you could just come out and just go to lunch, right? Brunch. You
can.
could.
Yes, you can.
But if you're out there, you might as well just go out there. You know, one of the things that makes the course so neat out there, and the whole thing, is how many azaleas and the roses and the beauty of the course. It's just It's just great, isn't it, Tracy?
It is. And we have the topiaries. They're
That's
being
right.
set up today.
Oh, okay. So the
Yes.
topiaries will be out there, and I understand the unveiling of the Carolina pig is going to be out there.
Barbecue will be on hole 13.
Yeah. Now, that reminds me, we have to go back and talk about hole 13 because
Yes.
this is kind of something that has turned into something very special. It kind of just happened last year, didn't it?
It did. We had some boats in the water by the buoy line, and a caddy race broke out. So, of course, Jim being Jim has developed Lucky on 13. I got lucky on 13.
Lucky on
Hole
13.
number 13. Yes.
Okay.
T-shirts.
We're having T-shirts,
Okay.
koozies, iHeartRadio, Whistle 100 is going to be broadcasting from the dock live.
Okay.
Dave Fessler is going to be out there. Who else is going to be out there? All kinds of. We're going to have caddy races, tiki bars. It's going to be the place to be.
That's right. Now, is that all day long on Saturday? That this will be going
yes.
on?
Yeah, the caddy races are going to be all day on Saturday.
Yeah, I know what a good idea for you next year. Gracie needs her own topiary for a sharp facets. Gracie, that would be just an amazing addition to the little zoo.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Denise.
Or a giant diamond ring.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
they
That
could
would be
come and
nice.
see at Sharp Facets.
Facets, yeah.
Mhm.
Or a big microphone.
Go,
There
even better.
you go,
That
a
would
big
be nice. That's what
microphone.
we need.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, we are talking about what's going to be going on out there at the Links of Stony Point this coming week. You don't want to miss any of the events. But hole 13, if you're out there, you might want to take, now can they take a bus around so they don't have to?
Yeah,
or
the
what's-
shuttles are going to be going around. They'll be dropping off their signs. There'll be the bus driver will be announcing which hole they're coming up to. You can get off or stay on until the next hole.
Sure. So, and then of course, Saturday night it really gets carried
Yes.
away, doesn't it?
At 7 p.m., the Deacons of Swing will be on the upper tee box performing
Okay.
from 7 to 9. At 9 p.m. or 9:05, I should say, the fireworks begin
Okay.
from the water.
Fireworks, wow.
Fireworks, yes. This is going to
We
be
went
pretty
all out.
awesome, yeah. That was my contribution, just for the record.
Yes.
I was sitting here with y'all and we were talking about this and I asked about the fireworks and Jim just looked at me and said, all right, Ann.
Consider it done.
So you can blame it all on me. Yes, that's how it started, although you have taken it to your own level here.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now, I understand at one point there was conversation about having Hack out on a barge performing.
Yes.
No.
We presented that to him and asked him if he had some rubber boots, but it worked out better after we took them all out to the hole. Andy Sikora with Custom Audio, and he's going to be doing all the sound system and helping us with all the logistics, make sure everyone can hear the band by water or
Sure.
the band. So we decided that the upper tee box would be the best place for
Sure.
Hack and his
Sure.
team band.
I just, if you've ever seen Hack out there with his wobbly knees there, I just could just vision him on
You
a
were
barge.
concerned
Yeah,
about him.
yes, I was.
Yes, there were some concerns.
He's about as quiet and shy as you are, Ann.
Yeah,
So.
that's true. All right, well, listen, let's hear a quick word from our sponsors. We'll come back to wrap it up. If you've got a question or a comment, don't hesitate to call us 229-7984. That's 229-7984. You don't want to miss this event. It's a good one, and it's really, really, really big for Greenwood. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about what this event does for Greenwood. So don't you go away. Oh, that's right. 4:48 in the afternoon. We are going to wind it up, baby, right here this afternoon. One of the things that we should talk about is, Denise, I know you and Jim are very passionate about giving back to the community and everything. And the Symetra Tour with Self Regional Foundation really works hard to put together and give back monies to different charities. What can you tell us about that?
Well, last year we were able to contribute $250,000 to various charities for women's and children's health initiatives with the help of not only Self-Regional Healthcare, but all of the other sponsors in every single way enables us to be able to do that. And it's not about us, it's about this community that comes together and makes that all happen. All of the monies funnel through the Greenwood County Community Foundation. I think I said that right.
Yes. You did, yes.
Mark Casper, forgive me, which is just an amazing organization as well. And last year it followed the 7 footprints that the hospital serves, and this year we've come to be more associated with or affiliated with a few that we have already targeted or earmarked the agencies that will receive funds. And the more tickets we sell, the more that people that attend, the larger that contribution will be.
Sure.
So Jim was speaking about that last night. And the players, I think, learn about that and understand it. And it was part of his bigger, better, bolder, wanting to.
It's part of the vision, right?
It is.
It's part of the vision. And, not only talking about that, it's about women's health. I mean, we talk about that. You see the commercials on TV and everything. So women have a tendency to put ourselves last. In a family situation, who do we take care of? You take care of the kids, you may take care of your husband, but you always put yourself last, and it's about making sure that you do take care of yourself. I mean, look at the number of heart attacks and strokes and everything that women have because they don't heed the signs. And that's one of the things. You're actually going to have the the Self-Regional Health Bus out there giving free tests.
Women's screenings.
Yeah, so there'll be opportunity to stop by and see them. And what about Friday night? What happens Friday night?
Friday night we have the Girls on the Run 5K.
Yeah.
Around Stony Point. Starts at 7 p.m. So you'll
Yes.
have to come and cheer them on.
Right.
There's going to be a
Thank
total.
God she didn't ask me to run.
Gracie's a girl.
Yeah. But now, well, some of the girls will probably be participating that are here with the Symetra Tour.
They are going to be, there's a few that I think are going to be running buddies for the Girls on the Run, as well as passing out water and cheering the Girls on the Run on.
Have they asked you or told you about that?
No? Okay.
No.
Well, this is gonna be a fun. Now, what is the age group for Girls on the Run?
They're
Tracy?
middle school. I would say 4th through 6th grade, and I may be wrong.
I think
I'm sorry.
the oldest age is 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
That they can run, and our neighborhood is just about that exact distance. And we're hoping that the players will either want to run or at least be along the sidelines and cheer. As I understand it, they have mentors now.
They do.
Is that right?
Each girl has to have a running buddy. So
Running
they've
buddy?
been.
Yeah.
They didn't ask us either, did
No,
they?
no.
How many
We were
girls?
busy.
How many girls roughly are they talking?
There's going to be 60 runners.
60
girls running with their buddies for a total of 120.
Wow, that's terrific. What a nice thing to add in there to the tournament. Now, Jenny, I would think that being in good shape is really, really important as a golfer, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. For the endurance of playing, or I guess 72 holes.
Yeah, and I would think also, being out there last year, I saw some little kids, I'm talking like 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds that were out there just enamored with you guys, coming out there and wanted to get their shirt signed. There was one little girl that was making sure every girl that came off the hole either signed her hat or her shirt. You find that at other places, there's some of these kids just go wild about the fact that they get to see great women golfers.
No, I love it. It's very flattering because I know sometimes when a kid asks for my autograph, I'm like, why do you want my autograph? I do think
famous one day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's very endearing for sure.
Yeah. And, I think that's the other thing. We've got to get kids out there moving, don't we? We have so many kids that are playing golf on iPads, right? Not being out there actually playing the game. That you've got to be good role models for the fact that you're showing kids that you can be out there and you can do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What do you think is the most important thing that you would say to a young golfer for a tip on what to be doing for golf?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the most important tip that you've ever been given?
I'd say, or recently,
Okay.
Every 1 hour of ball striking you put 2 hours into their short game. I suppose that's for developing your skill.
Yeah. That's
for a
cool.
young kid.
That's cool. We had Nancy Lopez on, and I asked her that question. You know what she told me?
Oh, what did she say? I'm curious.
Watch the back of the ball.
Oh, that's
Yes,
very
right.
simple.
That is very simple, and that's what she said. She gave that tip to everybody that was listening. Watch the back of the ball. And she says she always asks when she's teaching, where are you looking? And people go, at the ball.
Yes.
But look at the back of the ball. If you're looking at the back of the ball, you have to carry it all the way through. So there you go.
Hey,
That's a
yeah,
Nancy
maybe.
Lopez tip.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So Alex yesterday, Alex
Yes.
Stevenson that was on with us yesterday afternoon, told us the most important thing is to be in the moment. To be focused on the moment.
Yes.
Yes, and April said that she had they had a time where they sat and talked about this, and he learned what being in the moment was. So there you go. There's all different tips out there.
No,
But,
that's true.
yeah, and keeping it fun.
Yeah, and also it relates to life because with being in the moment, like if you're thinking about the past, you're probably angry, and if you're thinking about the future, you're anxious. If you stay in the moment, it's just zen and happy.
Yeah, well, that's
so
true.
you could carry that into life too.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do that, Jenny. I
Oh,
don't
no.
know what's wrong.
It takes practice. It doesn't. It's not natural.
It's not natural.
You practice it every day, and you just do your best, even though your best isn't really your potential best.
Right?
You just win each day.
You win each day. You know, if we could do that, each and every one of us would probably be a lot happier, wouldn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you able to do that every day?
Oh, no.
No.
But all we can do is our best
Right.
for what we have at the moment.
You're right. You're right. That is very true. But we have a tendency, as being humans that we are, that we forget that, don't we? Yeah. It's hard to forget that bad shot that you had on the golf course, isn't
Yes.
it? Now, do you have a caddy? Do you have someone that travels with you as a caddy, or what do you do?
Oh, actually, recently I've been doing it on my own. Yeah, just push my own cart. And I have tried a couple of volunteer caddies, but with me, I would like the caddy to know me
Better.
so
Right.
it's easier to just do it on my own. And it's also very expensive to hire a full-time caddy.
I guess
For
that's
the
why
whole year.
Dottie has her dad, right?
Oh, yes, no, that would be the best to have the parents.
I don't know.
help you. Or that's the cheapest way.
Yeah.
The sponsor / parent /
Yeah.
caddy.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about that. If you had a caddy, or do you caddy yourself, and do you say, okay, now I think you should be using this club?
No, actually, when I do my best, I kind of pretend I'm my own caddy.
There you go.
But you just got to separate the two sometimes.
There you go. I like it. I like it.
Is that like having a special friend when you're at
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess you can look at it like
invisible friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tracy, we are coming up on the end. What else is it that people need to know about this upcoming week?
It's going to be a great event, and they just need to come on out.
And the weather's going to be great.
I hope so. We're
That's
keeping
right.
our fingers crossed.
Yes. Well, I did say I noticed the weekend looked a little iffy, but I already put Jim on the fact to take care of that. I mean, that will be taken
Sure
care
you
of.
will.
I mean, I was amazed that we had all next week, and it looks like it's going to be beautiful weather.
So
Yeah, so weather's going to be great. The course is great, and if you miss this event, you are going to miss something awesome. So many people didn't get to see it last year. I hope they have put it on their calendar for
Yes.
this year. So make sure you come on out. Denise, what do you have to say as we get ready to wind this up for this afternoon? Are you exhausted yet?
No, not yet. But don't talk to me a week from now, or a week from next Monday, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. It's really fun, and in all honesty, we work together so well as a team. It's almost like we're family.
Well, you are. Yes,
I
Tracy and Denise are related by marriage here, yes. So, but truthfully, I bet you couldn't do it without all the volunteers that y'all have on hand to handle a lot of this for you.
Well, we absolutely couldn't do it. We couldn't do it without all the sponsors, and such as yourself. I mean, how could we get this word out if you would not have asked us
Exactly.
to come and be here? and talk about it. I mean, it's a great contribution of your time, and we appreciate that very much.
Thank you very much, Denise. We are going to look forward to being out there all next week. That's right. I'm going to be right out there pulling people off the course, talking to them. Who knows? I hope I get to talk to you again, Jenny.
Me too.
All right.
I want
so
that.
if you see me out there, you got to stop by and see us.
For sure.
You are listening to WCRS right here in Greenwood. We have had Denise Medford, Tracy Delander, and Jenni Jenq from Florida. She is on the tour. She is out to win. Good luck, Jenny.
Thanks so much, Ann.
All right. This is WCRS. Bye-bye, everybody.